Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Happy New Year. I hope you guys are doing really well and your year is off to a great start. I am excited to film this video. I do it annually every year for you guys. As you can tell from the title of today's video, we are doing the best of beauty 2024. So I'm going to be going over all the beauty products that I absolutely fell in love with for the year of 2024. Some of these are older. They didn't all necessarily come out last year, but this is more so what I really use in consistent rotation throughout the entire year, as well as some of them did come out in the year of 2024 that I just ended up falling in love with. So we have a long list of things. I don't want to be long-winded, so we're just gonna go ahead and jump into it. If this is your first time watching me, welcome. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Feel free to look around in my channel, see if you like my videos, watch them, see if you like the personality, the vibe. We're pretty cool and chill here. We don't do too much. I just like to talk about things that I love. I'm into beauty, skincare, makeup, fragrance, lifestyle, all the things. Yeah, let's just jump into all Lawreen's favorites of 2024. Okay, we are going to start with complexion because there were quite a few complexion products that I really enjoyed last year. I'm going to first start off with one that I don't really show on my channel that much, but I do use it a lot off camera. This is the MAC Studio Radiance Serum Powered Foundation. I love this foundation. It's so nice. In my opinion, this is a perfect foundation. I think it works well on any skin type. This made me re-fall in love with MAC as a whole. I really enjoy their brand. They have a lot of staples and things that would just never go out of style or never just go out of makeup fashion. But this is an amazing foundation. So if you're looking for all around, long wearing, great coverage, really comfortable on the skin, leaves a beautiful natural glow, all of those things, like this is going to be the foundation for you. So I really enjoyed this last year. The next foundation that I absolutely love was the Fenty Beauty Soft Lit Foundation. I did a whole in-depth first review on this. I will link it up above. This is an amazing glowy foundation, but it's long wearing in my opinion. She did a great job with this formula. I don't even have her Pro Matte foundation anymore. I liked it. It was a vibe. It served its purpose in the time that it came out, but I'm not into super duper matte foundation anymore. I like a more skin-like finish. I like my skin to feel like skin, to look like skin. So I actually like a bit of dew in my foundation or more natural skin look. So this foundation is perfect. If you are not a fan of the matte one because it's just too matte for you, try out her soft lit foundation because it's beautiful. It's a nice natural skin glow. It doesn't look oily or anything like that. Plus it actually wears really well. So this is perfect for me right now, actually, since it's the winter time. I love leaning to more hydrating foundations during the colder weather. It just works better for my skin. So if you are a dry skin girly or you just like skin-like natural glowy foundations that's medium to buildable coverage and actually wears well, definitely check out the Fenty Skin Soft Lit Foundation because she's absolutely amazing for all of those things. While we're on Fenty Skin, you guys already know I love this. This is the Fenty Skin Hydra Visor Tinted Skin Tint version. I have mine in the shade 8. I go between 7 and 8. This reminds me so much of the Haus Labs foundation formula. It is honestly, in my opinion, outside of her stick foundation, which I love that one, I love the Ease Drop stick. I like it better than the skin tint. But this I feel like is better than all of her skin tints. People don't really talk about this like that. And I want you guys to understand it's so beautiful. The coverage is really nice. It looks amazing on the skin. Like I said, if you love that Haus Labs formula and the way it makes your skin look buttery smooth, glowy, it wears really well, just that similar vibe, you're gonna be obsessed with the Hydra Visor Tinted Skin Tint. I think you guys should definitely give that a shot, especially right now in the winter season. It's really good for all of those things. So I've been obsessed with this all year long. I picked this up I want to say back in August. So I've been using it since August and I'm obsessed with it. So this has been one that has been in rotation for months and months and I can't stop using it. So I've been obsessed with this. I think you guys would definitely like it if you like a more natural, skin-like, dewy, long wearing kind of vibe. As you can tell, like everything's kind of in the similar vibe because like I said, I'm not into matte foundations like that anymore. I like a more natural skin-like foundation. this is just that, and it gives amazing coverage for it being a skin tint. So this is another amazing product to check out. And since we're on foundations and skin tints and all those things, one that really blew me away, and it took me forever to finally try it, but I'm glad I finally did, is the Patrick Ta Major Skin Hydra-Luxe Luminous Foundation. First of all, outside of the beautiful packaging and the crazy pricing, this is good. This is definitely amazing. If you love that skin tint, if you love a good skin-like foundation, this is it. You don't get like a ton of coverage with it. I would say it's like light to medium. It's definitely not full, but it's medium. I would say light medium, maybe buildable, but I'm okay with that. I don't look for a lot of coverage in my foundations. I like it to more so even out my skin tone, and then I go in with concealer. But this makes your skin look like glass. I don't think I have anything in my foundation collection that makes my skin look the way this does. I mean, Patrick Ta is known for his base. Like, he makes skin look like just, oof, chef's kiss, butter smooth, all the things. So this is such a good foundation. If you don't want, it is pricey. So I would say maybe wait for sales to grab it when it's like 20% off or something, but it's so worth it. I'm glad I waited for the sale because I didn't want to spend that much money on it, but I definitely adore it, and I'm glad I have it in my collection, and it's definitely one of my favorite foundations. It has worked out to be one of my favorite foundations, so I had to mention it in today's video because I've really been obsessed with it ever since I got it. Last but not least, for complexion, we have the Huda Beauty Easy Blur. Now, this is the mattest out of all the ones I mentioned, but it's still not fully matte, and that is why I love it. I really thought this was gonna be like a really matte foundation. It's not. It goes on like a velvet smooth kind of vibe. So it's matte, but it's like natural matte. Like, you still have like a healthy look to the skin. It doesn't look like it's washed you out. It doesn't look like you're super dry or anything like that. It really helps with your texture. It helps with making your skin look really nice and smooth. It wears really well on my skin, and it's super lightweight. This was an amazing launch. This was actually one of their biggest launches, I feel like, of 2024. They knocked it out the ballpark with this. This is an amazing product. And if you're looking for something that's gonna control oil, but still make your skin look natural, smooth, flawless, poreless, all the things, this is the one to definitely check out. So Easy Blur Foundation was a huge hit for me in 2024. Next on complexion, I definitely did this backwards. I should have done primers first, but oh well, here we are. Next on complexion, I'm gonna mention 3 concealers that I really used a lot in the year of 2024. The first one is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Quickie Concealer. I picked this up earlier in the year because I saw Shayla talking about it a lot when she would do her makeup on her stories, and it is such an underrated concealer. First of all, you get a ton of product in here, so it's gonna last you forever. But this is a gorgeous concealer. It gives you coverage. It's like a, I would say it's not hydrating, but it's not matte. Like, it's right in the middle. It's beautiful under your eyes. It doesn't crease. I mean, like, you just get everything from this concealer. You could also use it to spot conceal. There's a lot you can do with it. It's lightweight. It's not thick. I'm not a fan of super duper thick concealers. I feel like they tend to look a little cakey. It's not that at all. This is just an all-around amazing concealer. I think it checks all the boxes, and I think everyone would like this. And I definitely fell in love with it last year, so I highly recommend to check this out. The next concealer that I really fell in love with last year is the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Concealer. This one I actually have it on today, as well as with the Yummy Skin Concealer, the Danessa Myricks. That's newer to my collection, so I'm actually trying it and testing it out. So I'll let you guys know my thoughts on that later. But I love this freaking concealer. It is so good. If you love a hydrating concealer, this is the one to have. Like, if you strictly are into hydrating concealers, this is it. But it doesn't wear greasy. Gives you coverage, wears really well, and makes your skin look so good. Oh my god, if you pair the soft lit with this, talk about match made in heaven. These two together, chef's kiss. I mean, just gorgeous. I love this. It's been one of my favorite concealers last year. I mix it with other concealers. I wear it on its own. I just love it. It's great, and I think you guys would love it too. This is one of my favorites. I'm glad. I actually like this more than her original concealer. It's crazy. I like this concealer over the first one. I like that foundation over the first one. So I just like the route that Fenty Beauty is going down on. And when it comes to their skincare, when it comes to their beauty products, they're really, really, really going in a direction that is aligning with a lot of the things that I enjoy. So I've really been enjoying their brand as a whole. But yeah, this concealer, 10 out of 10, amazing, love it, definitely recommend. Last concealer that I've been obsessed with, this is definitely more of the glam concealer, more of the full coverage concealer. This is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer. This is a staple, but I tried it for the first time last year, and man, oh man, was I hooked. This is such a good concealer. It is glam, it is coverage, it is like your skin is looking like snatched, okay? This a little goes a long way. You do not need too much. You can use it on your day-to-day, but I like to use this when I'm doing more of like my glam, full, like, you know, really, really like looks, because it gives me what I need to get, and I love this. So if you're into a more matte concealer, something that's going to give you full coverage, something that's going to be long wearing but not super duper dry, that's another thing that I like about it. Even though it is full coverage and it's a bit more matte, it still looks really, really nice under your eyes. So I've been obsessed with this, and I think you guys would absolutely love it just as much. And because I did it backwards, I'm going to talk about two primers that I really loved last year. I'll start off with one that's more on the matte side. This is the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Silicone Free Primer. If you love like the Smashbox primer, if you love a good mattifying, like velvety kind of primer, something that you want to really help with oil control and just prep your base to make sure that your makeup lasts and wears really, really well, definitely check out the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Primer. This is such a good primer. It feels like it's still hydrating in my opinion, but it leaves your skin blurred. I love, love, love it. I love that fact that it's silicone free, but it's still hydrating. Like the thing with primers like this is that I don't normally wear primers like this. I'm more into hydrating primers. But this specifically is really, really nice because it still has a hydrating component to it. So it doesn't feel like you are drying out your skin when you put it. It still feels hydrating, but it still gives that blurred, like poreless look, which I love. So this is an amazing primer if you love those kind of primers. And the second primer that I absolutely love, this one, oh my god, it's just so good. This is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Glow Serum. I do use it as a primer. It is gorgeous. Like I would literally wear this on its own and just call it a day. Like if you love a glowy skin, if you love your skin to look like just melted gold, like it's just like, oh, you are radiating from the heavens, like just gorgeous. Perfection. This is a primer to have. Like it is the serum to have. I use it as a primer. It says it's a serum. Do whatever you want to do with it. It does have some glitter in it, but it's like a pearly kind of sheen, not like a glitter sheen. It's so beautiful. I have mine in the shade Main Squeeze. It's so gorgeous. One of my favorite primers in my collection. Danessa Myricks is one of my favorite makeup brands. She knocks it out of the park with literally everything. If I could do a full face of her products, I would, but I don't have a full face of all her things. But one day I will, because she, oh my God, I love her products. She's so talented. She makes amazing products that work on so many different people. And she's just so innovative. Like, I just love her products. Then this is just one of my favorites. It's become one of my favorites. And if you love a good glowy hydrating primer, this is a must to have. All right, next we're gonna talk about, I'll talk about some setting sprays. There's three that I really, really loved for the year 2024. The first one is one that actually did come out last year, and this is the e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. It looks like this. This is supposed to be a dupe for the Milk Hydro Grip Setting Spray, something like the Hydro Setting Spray. I haven't tried that, so I can't speak on that, but I love this. I love, love, love this. First of all, the mist. I mean, do you see that? Like, it's the most finest mist I think I've ever used. Like, I don't think I have a setting spray that has a mist like this. I love this. It sets your makeup. You can use it as pre-makeup, after makeup, during makeup. It sets your makeup, but it leaves a beautiful, like, natural glow to the skin. Right now, I did my makeup to be more on the matte side today, but I love this. I love, love, love this. It's so good. It's $10. It's inexpensive. It's beautiful. If you're looking for a long wearing setting spray that's gonna still leave a dew to the skin, this is definitely one to add to your makeup collection. Next setting spray that I've been obsessed with is the LYS Natural Finish Skin Loyalty Spray. As you can tell, I am halfway through it. This is such a good setting spray. I always say this is like a baby sister to Charlotte Tilbury. She just does an amazing job. If you don't want to spend Charlotte Tilbury money, this is another perfect setting spray to use that's similar to that. It does the same things as Charlotte Tilbury, it's just a less potent version. Charlotte Tilbury like locks your makeup in. This does that too, and but it's still like, it's just a softer approach to it in my opinion, but it's such a good setting spray. They did a really, really good job with it. The mist on this one is really, really nice as well, but it's not as fine as the e.l.f. one, but it's still really, really good. Definitely one of my favorite setting sprays, and it's a bit more on the affordable side compared to the Charlotte Tilbury that everybody loves. So these two setting sprays are the ones that I have been using the most, obviously outside of my Charlotte Tilbury, as well as like my Morphe and my Patrick Star one size setting spray. So these are the two that I wanted to mention in today's video, so you guys can go ahead and check them out. They're more on the affordable side, which is even more better. Next on complexion, we are going to jump into powders. I have two powders that I want to talk about that I've been obsessed with. They are loose setting powders, and you probably gonna already know. The first one is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder. Can you believe that I tried this for the first time in 2024? Like, are you kidding me? Like, where have I been? I don't know. I don't know, but I'm glad I've been revived. This was the first time I tried Easy Bake was last year, and I have not looked back. I am obsessed, specifically the shade Peach Pie. I love this shade. It's a perfect peachy, golden, pinky kind of shade. It just works beautiful for my skin tone, especially with brightening the skin. But outside of the shade, the formula of this, if you want your skin to look, that's what I have on my face today. Like, if you want your skin to be literally perfect, flawless, poreless, matte, but not like dry, this is the one for you. I love this powder. She's so gorgeous. She's amazing. She's everything. It's definitely gonna be a powder that I'll always have in my collection, and I think it's a cult favorite at this point, and I'm just glad I finally got around. It took me forever, but I'm here. So thanks for waiting for me. I've come to this good side, but this is definitely one that I've been obsessed with and I continue to use till this day. And it's just amazing. One of my favorite setting powders, cannot put it down. The next setting powder that I'm obsessed with is one that you guys have seen me talk about a bunch. I already use this setting powder. I've been using it for years, but it's the new shade that they came out with that it just has me on a chokehold. It is the One Size Translucent Setting Powder in the Rich Peach shade. This shade is, it's like, oh, if you are a brown girl, okay? If you are a brown girl, melanated woman, and you want a perfectly golden, peachy, like neutral kind of shade, this, oh, I have nothing else to say. Add to cart and purchase, okay? This shade Rich Peach is perfection. It is so good. We already know the One Size Translucent Powder formula is 10 out of 10. But this new shades that they added, especially the Rich Peach, chef's kiss, cannot get enough. Love, love, love this last year, and I will continue to use it this year and then some. It's just so, so, so good, and it's perfect for my skin tone. And next, we're gonna jump into blushes. I have a couple different blushes. We're gonna start off with cream blushes. You guys already know, I'm not gonna mention ones that I talked about in 2023, but I still use my Danessa Myricks. I absolutely love those amazing, amazing blushes. But this year, Huda Beauty, 2024 was the year of Huda Beauty. Like, this rebrand, everything that she's doing, she is knocking it out with these launches. These liquid blushes they came out with, oh my God. I have all of them, but I specifically love the shade Watermelon Pop and Strawberry Cream. Oh my God, these liquid blushes are everything. You can wear them by themselves. You can wear them on top of makeup. You can wear them on top of powder. It's not gonna mess up your face. And they wear really, really well. The colors are beautiful. They're very pigmented. They smell good. Like, it's crazy. They're so, so, so good. I loved, love, love, love this. And I love mixing the shades too. Just loved everything about this launch, and they are amazing. One of my favorite liquid blush formulas to date. Absolutely love this launch. This is just amazing. If you are a good blush, if you're a blush lover, you definitely got to check these out and add them to your collection. They're must have. All right, the next two blushes are powder blushes, and I'm going to start with one that, oh, I'm so glad I got. I think I got this back in the summer, and when I tell you this is like my perfect everyday blush, Can't get enough. This is the House Labs powder blush in the shade French Rosette. I picked this up also because of Shayla. She was raving about this, and I went in store and I said, oh my God, that color is beautiful. But listen, when you see the color in person, you're gonna be like, eh, she's all right. No, put it on your skin. It's so beautiful. This is like the most perfect pinky coral, slightly like mauve-ish shade. It's just a perfect combination of everything that you want in a color that's just gonna complement so many skin tones, and that's gonna go with everything. That's why this is my everyday blush. It's not too hot pink, it's not too cool, it's not too warm, it's not too orange. It's just like perfect. It's perfect, and I love, love, love this. I've been using it over and over and over. I'm actually surprised that it's not hit pan. It'll probably hit pan this year. I guarantee you it's gonna hit pan this year. But I've been obsessed with this last year. I absolutely love this. Definitely will be checking out more of House Labs blushes, and just, I love House Labs, make amazing products. I love their foundation, love their concealers, and their highlighters are gorgeous. So definitely will be checking out more from them this year, but I was so obsessed with this last year, and I had to mention it. All right, and the last powder blush I'm gonna talk about is the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Coco Felicita. This is a deep, gorgeous, plummy brown blush, and it has like a gold shimmer in it. This is like the epitome of fall in a blush. Like, it's so beautiful, especially, like, honestly, I feel like it would work on a lot of skin types, but especially brown skin. If you want like a nice blush that's kind of like a blush contour vibe, that's gonna give you glow, that's gonna give you dimension, this is the one to check out. So good. Very underrated, very slept on. I don't know if you can get this in physical stores because I ordered mine online. I've had it for a while, but I will try to find it and link it down below. I will also link all the other products that I'm talking about in today's video in the description box down below so you guys can check them out. But this is an amazing blush. If you're into deep plum blushes that have like a shimmer to them, this is the perfect one to have. So I used this a ton last year, as well as this past winter and fall, this past fall and winter. So good. Definitely in my rotation all the time, so I had to mention it in today's video. Okay, next we're gonna jump into eyeshadow palettes. I literally only have two. When I tell you the year of 2024, I really have fallen back on buying eyeshadow palettes because I have so many. Like, I have everything that I need. How many eyeshadows can a girl have? Like, quite literally, how many? I would rather buy complexion products than eyeshadows. Like, I'm over buying eyeshadows. You have to really wow me to get an eyeshadow palette now, but I have two that I really enjoyed from the year 2024, and they're staples, honestly, and they're both by Natasha Denona. I love the I Need a Nude palette as well as the I Need a Warm palette. These palettes, listen, I love them. Like, and honestly, last year I was really in my cool tone bag. I'm a warm girl through and through till the day I die, but I really experimented with eyeshadow. I've been doing cool tone colors. I've been doing a lot of different colors that I normally don't do, and I love it, and it actually complements my skin tone really well. So I Need a Nude, people were like, oh no, it's not dark enough for our skin tone. You're right, there's some colors that are just not gonna work, but I still really enjoyed it. Like, I look at these shades, I mean, oh my, especially the shimmers. Can't get enough, can't get enough. This was definitely one of my favorites from last year. And when they launched the I Need a Warm palette later in the year, I said, oh, I've got to have that. And I definitely grabbed it because, I mean, come on now. Like, I'm a warm girl. I'm a warm girl through and through. Love this palette. I've used all the shades and I love it. I love them, I love them, I love them. These are definitely two eyeshadow palettes that really wowed me last year and that I was excited about. Everything else, I'm okay, I'll pass on. But these two I really enjoyed, so I wanted to mention them in today's video. But these are two that I feel like every makeup lover should honestly have in their collection because they're just staples in my opinion. So really enjoyed these two last year, and I will continue to use them a lot this year. And while we're on eyes, I'm going to talk about mascaras that I really fell in love with. First is a lash primer. I'm so happy that I got onto lash primers because they make such a difference. I don't know if you guys have peeped. I don't really wear false lashes like that anymore. Most of the time, I'm just wearing a lash primer and mascara. You have to really get me. It has to be a moment. I really have to be in the mood to wear false lashes. I don't wear them like that anymore. And it's because I've been using this lash primer. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High Lash Primer. It's actually black which I love. It's not like one of those white lash primers. And this makes such a huge difference when you stack it with your mascara. Oh my God. And especially if it's a good mascara, like that's what I have on my lashes today. This is usually what I have. I usually have this lash primer on and another mascara, and that's it. And I feel like it makes my lashes look really pretty, really long. It doesn't like, it just makes my natural lashes look beautiful. So I've been obsessed with this. It's a really, really good lash primer if you're looking for one. This is drugstore, it's inexpensive, so I love that. And the mascaras that I've been obsessed with are 3. I'm gonna start off with one that's obviously a cult favorite. This is the Fenty Beauty Hella Thick Mascara. Whew, this is such a good mascara. If you love fullness, volume, lengthening. My favorite thing about this mascara is the wand. This is my favorite kind of wand. I love a wand that looks like this. This is gonna do what it needs to do. And the formula is even better. I love this. Like when I tell you I was hooked, I think this is like my 3rd tube of this. I've kind of fallen off using it because I've been obsessed with another mascara that I'm gonna show you guys, but I still love this. It's still my favorite. I still use it and I will still repurchase it. So I had to mention that in the video. The mascara that I've been obsessed with currently that has kind of pushed hella thick to the side is one that's actually from the drugstore. It's Maybelline Firework Mascara. This one really surprised me because the wand is not the kind of wand that I like. It is one of those thick wands that's a bit more on the plasticky side, and I was like, this is not gonna be for me. But when I tell you, this mascara does something to your lashes, it's just so good. Like it lengthens your lashes, it volumizes them, it doesn't clump them. Like if you love that like really like wispy long lash kind of look, this is gonna give it to you, which is surprising because the wand doesn't give that vibe, but it definitely does. Like the formula in this is so good. I cannot live without this mascara. I have one in my purse, I have one in my beauty bag, I have one in my makeup vanity. I have them everywhere. I love, love, love this. It's such a good mascara. Honestly, you gotta pay me money to buy high-end mascara because the drugstore eats. If there's one thing that the drugstore is so good at when it comes to makeup, it's mascara. They've always had amazing mascaras from jump, and this is definitely a one that's on the top of the list for me. So I've been obsessed with these 3 mascaras for the year of 2024. This combination, honestly, if you put this lash primer on with any mascara, you're gonna love it. But if you put it on with like one of these mascaras, girl, throw away all your false lashes. Be gone. Bye-bye. You will not need them anymore. Like me, I barely wear false lashes. Like I said, I've been obsessed with these 3 things. So definitely check those mascaras out because you're gonna be thoroughly surprised and thoroughly obsessed as well. Okay, last but not least, we're gonna talk about lip products. I only have 2 lip glosses. I really wanted to keep this video nice and short and honestly really talk about products that I really genuinely loved and used a lot last year. I have 2 lip glosses. The first one I'm gonna talk about is the Huda Beauty Faux Filler Lip Glosses. These, oh my God, if you're looking for shine, if you're looking for color, like opaqueness in color, if you're looking for hydrating, long wearing and lip gloss, she's that girl. She has so many shades. I love this lip gloss. It is amazing, especially if you love a juicy, glossy lip. Look no further. Huda Beauty's Faux Filler is gonna get you covered. She is amazing. I'm telling you, last year was the year for Huda Beauty. I don't know what they're cooking up in those labs, but they need to keep it coming because they have been on their A game. I cannot wait to see what they're going to be launching for the year of 2025 because they've been doing such a good job, and I've honestly been in love with all of their last launches. I cannot stop using them, and this is one of them that has really become one of my favorites. And last but not least, I feel like the best lip gloss. I love the Huda Beauty, don't get me wrong, but this one, if I had to pick my favorite lip gloss ever, it would have to be the Lawless Beauty Forget the Filler lip glosses. This is the best lip gloss, hands down. When I tell you guys I have so many of these, I have so many colors and shades of this gloss. It is thick, but it's hydrating and it's like super duper shiny. It wears so well. It does not leave that weird white film on your lips. I mean, everything you want from a lip gloss, you get it with this. I love. I have so many shades. I don't have a favorite because I wear so many of them. But if you're a gloss girl, if you love a good gloss and you have never tried the Lawless glosses, I need you to collect your life and fix it immediately. Go to Sephora and buy one of these and you will not be upset. You will be actually very, very surprised and very happy. And I'm sorry because now you're obsessed. Like you're gonna keep wanting to go back and buy it because it's just so good. It is amazing. I love, love, love this lip glosses. They get a lot of rave. It's a very popular lip gloss for a certain reason because it's just so good. So if you're looking for a lip gloss that's, you know, if you want something different, because we all have the Fenty Beauty, we have a bunch of other glosses, which are great. Don't get me wrong. I love the Fenty Beauty glosses as well. But this one, the Lawless one, she's my favorite. That girl for sure. So definitely check these glosses out. They're amazing. I have a ton of them and I cannot recommend them enough. Alrighty you guys, that is it. That is my roundup of my best of beauty for 2024. I really hope you guys enjoy this video. I will make sure that I link everything in the description box down below that I talked about so you guys can check these products out if you have not already. All of these products I really, really fell in love with. They're all so great and I feel like would work for a lot of people, so that's why I really wanted to mention them in today's video. Please comment down below and let me know the beauty products you've been loving lately as well as from last year. I would love to chit chat about it in the comment section down below. If you're new here, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure you scroll down below, you tap that subscribe button so you can join the family and also hit that notification bell so you're notified when I will be uploading next. I'm gonna get the content out and rolling, so keep a lookout because there's gonna be a bunch of videos coming out your way. I hope you guys have an amazing day, amazing night whenever you're watching this, and I will see you guys on the next one. Mwah. Bye.